We are tuning live here in the studio channel of Middle Roots Authority Coach today, Friday, Mafarazozo. Everyone is busy out there. They are preparing to cut across the country, traveling from one province to another, for different reasons. People, they go to funerals, they go to weddings, they go to the unveilings and so forth and so forth. Some people are going for vacations. Yes, it's Friday. So take the screen and invite someone to just join us on this live of Middle Roots Authority Coach. We've got the visitors here. I would like them to introduce themselves before I can tell you what is going to happen live here in Middle Roots Authority channel. I've got my brother here and my sister here. They are so a loving couple that they have attended one of our events last week. So today they are my guests here. We are going to chat on what has transpired after we had that event, but I will let you know what event is there. To those that are following us, they know that last week we had one of the historical event at Cullinan Diamond Lodge. So my brother, the English people, normally they say ladies first. Yeah. But in this case, here at Middle Roots Authority Coach, I don't want to say ladies first, because as men we've been given an authority to lead. Okay. So we are leading. You are a leader of your family. Yes. You are leading your wife. You are leading together. But we know that the roles and the responsibilities somewhere they differ. So I'm going to start with you, my brother. You are more than welcome here at Middle Roots. Feel free to speak in any language that you can express yourself. If we are inviting the Ndebelers, let them come. If we are inviting the Zulus, we are here. The Afrikaners, whoever, South Africa, we've got almost 12 languages because the Khoisan language, it has been added. We had 11 before, and the 12th one comes from the Khoisans. They are also recognized in this country, so we've got 12 official languages, and not even single language is better than the other. Of course. They are all equal. So introduce yourself to the viewers about Middle Roots, and then, introduce yourself, my brother.
Thank you, Mr. Nkotsi. I just want to take this opportunity to thank you and your group for hosting us. My name is Yaman. We are Mr. and Mrs. Tsoteti. We are just located here in the field.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tsoteti. You're more than welcome here at Middle Roots. Rerataba to come Middle Roots, my brother. Feel free. Come high. Mama, Miss Tsoteti, ukatitibisa mama waka.
Dumelang Frela. It's school of the brand.
C'est ma brrr. C'est ma brrr. Before we leave here,
let's go to me. Baba, thank you, and then give me to this.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Sis Mabr. What I want to celebrate, firstly, what I want to celebrate between the two of you, I can see you facially that you still young people, and you are married, and I love it because you listened to the call that therefore a man shall leave his parents and marry a wife so that the two can be one. I love it. If that's one thing, Tsoteti and Matsoteti, if that's one thing that I respect in my life and something that I want to celebrate, is a solid family. a solid family. Marriage, you were part there. Marriage is not something that we can contaminate. When I see myself sometimes contaminating a marriage, I quickly turn back and say, no, it really can be like that. Yeah, so last week we had a historical event at Cullinan Diamond Lodge, SORA, the State of the Relationship Address, whereby Mr. and Ms. Tsoteti, they were part of that event. So there it was all about the relationship that we are experiencing within our communities, within our immediate families, within our extended families. So we discussed a lot of things, but today I just want to ask you, both of you, we are experiencing dysfunctional relationships in our community, in our families. People, they are fighting left, right, and center. When you look at the courts of this country, there is a queue whereby people are queuing to that court. Now the court became a battlefield where families are being tearing apart. So people are divorcing, and I explained it some issues of divorce, they can be fixed, but because of people, they are looking at the dividend. How much money am I going to get? Now the people, they're no longer concentrating on the solution. They concentrate now on the issue of how much am I going to get? The finances. Now, families are collapsing. Now, I want your personal experience within your family and your community. I know things that we are going to say, some of them, they may be not comfortable to your families because we will be telling the truth. And for us to fix our families, and not just our immediate families, but the people that we are living with, we need to speak the truth, to say, here is the situation, that's where we find ourselves. So, within your family, my brother, how are the relationships within the community where you live in? How do you see these relationships and so forth? So can you maybe just take us through? Or what is it that you are seeing? Are the relationships, are they becoming solid? Are they strong? Or what is happening? What is your experience? Because I believe at this time, it means you have seen, you have cut across these villages, one village to another, up until you come to a point to say, no, I'm with Sis Brenda now, I'm settled. So take us through, my brother.
Well, my take is about yes, it's true. Families are getting scattered out there. Babang balika or baba age bakopane vele batswele pele ka bophelo. But then in most cases ke nana hore ho etsahala ntho e leng hore batho ba arohana most mo community ya rona rather than hore ba utlwane ba kopane ba age lenyalo le monate go tswele pele motho a gole le motho wa gae. Ke nana hore bothata bo fitlha mo e leng hore batho ba bantši mo relationship ba leka communication among the relationships. Ba loser the values tsa lenyalo la bona or relationship ya bona. Ba bang maybe ba go bana le financial pressure ka mara relationship. Ba bang ba give up ka pele mo relationship ka pa mo lenyalo, and then whereby now o kry-a le gore it results to separation. Wow. So dilo tse dintsi tse leng gore di causa di-families gore di break, di causa di-relationship gore di break.
You said something very key, something very important that resonated with me, and I also touched based on it. The issue of communication. That thing, it's it's an elephant in the room.
Yes.
If I can tell you, when the two people are in a conversation and the listening skill or the communication skill is not at its best, it becomes a challenge. And this is what I'm telling many people to say, look, when we communicate, we need to be clear, and we mustn't just rush to respond to people, whereas we did not hear what they are saying. At some time, I tell people to say, if someone is talking to you and you feel like you are offended, maybe pose a question to say, Mr. Trotet, my husband, I hear you saying this and this and this. In other words, are you saying I'm stupid?
Yeah.
Many people, they conclude to say, oh, okay, that means I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Once a person gets into that space, you must know that this thing is a communication breakdown.
Yes.
What I can tell you is that maybe Ms. Trotet or Mr. Trotet, you can say, hi, my beautiful, I hear you saying this. Do you mean this?
Yeah.
You wanted clarity.
Yes.
You wanted clarity. So that you are clarified. Because where there is no clarity, there will always be a confusion.
Yeah.
So communication is one of the things that we at Middle Roots were recommending so much to the couples to go through, even if it's a smaller course, just to go and study this thing of communication, because it can break a lot. So before I chip into one of the points that you highlighted, because you highlighted the issue of the finances, and you highlighted the issues of the values.
Yes.
These three things that you mentioned here, my brother, if you know how powerful they are, and if people that are listening to us now, if they can really tap on these issues, that the finances, communication, and the values, but we'll come back on that one. My sister, what is your experience? What are you seeing within the community? The relationship is about the number. The relationship internal so and so forth. Yeah. Would you want to comment?
Okay. The relationship is understanding.
Clarity. Sure.
And this happen getting used to one person.
Yes.
I think what you're not in some era, Kamahara relationship. They spoke about communication. I also think it's very important as couples we need to create memories.
Memories.
To create memories in a sense of going out, maybe weekend away, or in a month, let's say, for a date, you and your partner,
sure.
Something like that. Okay, check that part between their relationship that causes hiccup. Trust is a major problem if you don't trust your partner. So, you really try to share the family moments, romantic moments, and honestly, I've learned from those. Because ke tlo bolela ka background ne ke na le bakatsa hore ke ho like I don't want this in my marriage.
Sure.
A ke nya go tshwana le match. Ne ke khatha dilonyana tse ntšhi tse ke feelang hore they are not suitable for me, and I believe I've learned from that, hence we are growing. And I decided to I'll choose to be a different person in my family. If it's a case, then I'll break the case. Start again, successful, lots of our conflict.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
Even after life is still
I love it. I love what you are saying, guys. You know, when I listen to you, I feel like I'm hearing my story. Because if you remember what I said while we were there at SORA, I said when I grew up, I was that child who used to ask questions.
Yeah.
So I was forever asking questions. So it's like my sister decides saying, you know, when I grow up, I looked at these movies, you know. So when I grow up, I was that person who liked to read. Anything that goes with the relationship, I used to stop there and start looking deeply into this thing, because I have realized at an early age that relationships are just a problem. And they have caused a lot of wounds to many people. You know, we find ourselves in a situation whereby people are saying, now I don't want to see myself in marriage.
Yes.
When you can deeply ask that person, you will find out that there's a lot of wounds, there's a lot of things that happened in the previous relationships. And then now, what is happening in their life, they are now controlled by fear. Fear from the past and fear of the unknown. Now, you don't want to go into a relationship because of the experience of the past relationship, because they did not treat you well. So, my brother, you highlighted the issue of value. You know, values, they keep us grounded. They give us content.
Yes.
We remain content. Yeah. So it is key that you must value your marriage, and you must value these kids of yours. You know, if you can value these kids of yours, if you can value your wife, you know, if you can value family, I can tell you that even if the issue of the finances, it's an issue that you can navigate if you value what you have. Because I listen to many people, Mostrati and Barry. Yeah, I can't eat love. You understand? Meaning, what they are saying, or it means if there is no money, it means the relationship is not valuable. So if you value money in a marriage, or you value money in a relationship, that means if money is not there, then there's no love.
Yeah.
So, and this is something that we need to start conscientizing our people to say, but let us be clear. Let us be clear from the onset. Just tell a person to say, hey, now where there are no finances, I'm not going to be there.
Yeah.
Rather than getting into a marriage and later on, you find out that your marriage now is struggling financially. And then that's when you are triggered to say, but I mean, I've never watched for this thing. I will remain in a marriage even if there is no money. lot of families, lot of relationships. It could be business relationships. It could be business relationships. It could be, partnerships and whatsoever. Money has caused that relationships. My sister, she's then agreeing with you to say clarity.
Yes.
We always need to be clarified. If you are not clarified, you will forever be in the dark.
Yeah.
So you won't understand what is happening in the left or in the right. So I see that a lot of couples or a lot of relationships, people sometimes decide to come back from work. You don't know what happened or something happened. People just start being moody. No one is really moody, man. This person is moody. And now you're struggling or she's struggling to say, but why is my husband?
Yeah.
Or why my wife is like this? Now you're struggling, you're struggling alone. And then emotionally so. And then what happens is that you start asking yourself questions and you are concluding.
Yes.
Instead of asking a question of clarity. What do you call one another at home? How do you call it? Love. How do you call it? Baby. You see? So instead of saying love or baby, I'm in the dark. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I want clarity. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. What is happening?
Yeah.
And then baby then should then start explaining to you to say no. I'm from work. This and this and this has happened, and then emotionally I'm still like this. Sometimes they just tell us that no, man, we don't want this experience of yours. We want just a hug.
Yes.
Just let me just get a hug. And I'm like, yeah, what is happening? So my sister also says you getting to. Okay, lovely.
You move on.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I can't keep anything from him.
Yeah.
We are even gossiping. That's how best friends we are.
Sure.
And celebrate most of us, we are body buddies.
Sure.
Yeah. Take it to a conclusion, but either it's really one or between.
Sure.
Beside that, it's really again. And
Yeah.
what's wrong? And I'm not gonna judge you.
Sure.
Whatever you are facing, let's share. Then
Sure.
if you go for this way now.
Yeah.
And then how to the mundo pick up again. I wanted another ish left the simple again. So let me go to the right.
Yeah.
That's why I think the day before.
How many kids do you have? 3 kids.
Yeah.
And then 2 boys, 1 girl. What?
Originally 4. We have 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's 2-2.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you can say it. You can say it. Yeah, no, you can. By 4, yeah.
And
What you want to tell us is that my brother has another kids outside the village.
yeah,
It's all right. It's okay.
We met with Swahili.
Yes.
To be honest.
Yeah.
That's why relationship didn't make it anymore.
Yes.
And when we met,
Yes. Lovely. Yeah.
But
Yes, I love it.
Love humbled me so much. experience the Olympia. They don't like something,
It's
all like let them do.
Yeah. Also, come on, what we are saying is that some people they are from previous relationships and are like, so you are just confirming to say you are one of those. But let me see.
This one is official. See top.
Yes.
We are committed. Yeah.
You know, I'm enough. I'm done.
And I can also go to see the yo.
They are not supposed to.
Yeah, and mind you, we met on Facebook, so I was like,
wow.
Those kinds until we met, but communication over the phone.
Yes. You could sense it.
Yeah.
Remember, all of us, we've been created by the image of God. So sometimes people they tend to take this thing for granted. You know, when you listen to someone speaks, you can sense it already. I'm speaking to somebody who's genuine. You get my point?
Yeah.
There are, you know, and moreover, we as Africans, we are the spiritual people. You understand? However, there are moments whereby there are spiritual errors. But from what you are saying, you like, I could hear the voice to say, this voice, that's element of truth inside of it. Hence you came in. Now you highlighted something of the third party. Meaning when you say the third party, you were saying, in a marriage, the third person. No, it's a no-no. It's a no-go. If guys, I'm telling you, if you can keep on that thing, I'm telling you that you will definitely go far with this family that we have, established. I can tell you. And my sister also, she's highlighting the issues of keeping memories.
Yeah, keeping the spark.
Yeah, keeping the spark. You know, and I'm very much sorry to say it. And maybe even the viewers at home, they may fight us and say that, you know, even the money to go to the holidays. I'm disputing that thing. I'm disputing it very strong because I believe that we have money, but we don't prioritize. We don't prioritize. We are not, you see, the issue of vacations, we are not prioritizing it. I can tell you, we can move out here, we can go somewhere. You can see that people are here and people are spending a lot of money in here. And these people, at the end of the year, from the start of the year up until to the end of the year, they will be here. They will be spending that money here up until and then they won't go to vacations. You know, vacations indeed, my sister, they build memories. Even your children, they will then see that the holidays and so forth. Now, this thing of divorce, what do you think of it? We spoke about it at SORA. And I just wanna, because there you did not have an opportunity to ask questions. But what is your take on the matter of divorce? Are you supporting it, or what do you think? What could be the solution, or what do you think it could be?
Looking at this thing, that divorce, I don't support the divorce that much. Divorce, it has to be the last solution. Yeah, whereby maybe if there's abuse kamara relationship. If maybe the law are the resolve like as we started communication. If communication I say, and then if conflict I unresolved, then maybe we can consider divorce. But if you have my fellow, if you have it's the last thing to do. What I think we should prioritize this thing, communication. We have to fix. We have to try and fix. Because now a marriage or relationship, I see to be simple. It's something that needs to be nurtured. Something it's on a someone said a marriage it's like a pig, or rather say a piglet. Because now, how is that going to be? How we will feel you matter is strategy, you can have a thing, transition, come away, or we say we don't know how we when Nakamo week, then we take you to it. But now, at the end, I say, oh, you eat to it. I keep what night to a Mola Jay to a well, I can so marriage is something something over the patient for be cautious. So again, I know the divorce is solution. Yeah. So no divorce. Yeah. Without communicating or
without finding a way.
Yes.
Or what can we do?
Yes.
But I will come back on that one. My sister, what is your take on the matter of divorce?
It's a no-go.
It's a no-go area.
It's a no-go area. Why is it?
I'm done. Oh, it's okay, it's a no-go area, my sister. Let's hear.
As you said, the our solution for what happened.
Yes.
What happened solution.
Yes.
Unless we just decided, but then even if but we're decided the question of why. I mean, we need to go back from the first part. What made them to be together?
Yes.
What made them to commit?
Yes.
One time. So if Battlefield that divorce, unless if you veil, Mochaka will never to buy an because of having better government. Actually, what the benefit of 1 and 2, we have those.
Yes.
But then I believe or more to Baba in 2, Baba Ratana, Baba Katanin Galerato, divorce as a solution. In state reform, variety. If you make it in a local or not a local, then I choose.
Yes, come on. Yes, Midurut is here. Come to Midurut Authority Coach.
Yeah.
Come seek help. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The air divorce and enough because of the child. So then God was in his colonial more. Because why may now go to shop? What happened? King a wrong. And then Baba Fetterman months happy by 2. Baba Buena, no, go after 3 months.
Yes.
Baba go after 3 months. If you pass a quarter for 6 months.
Mara, if somebody will know her name, never feel 3 months. Mara, Kamula 4 million and Mutako Modima 4 million haber divorce. Something petru.
Ona Kadumela, available to be developed. Nekumametse story system. This lady will mama and then mama noticed
the third part.
But
Lily.
Mama said, notice it or no manawaka. Come, Pafis. So, Yanaka solution, Mama Rai, Sawara, it will go, and then it will go to something. And the next week, I have one of it was carrying an adherena. Mono has an akamutu.
Yes, the wisdom of the elderly people.
Yes. I Zabian. Habakam Wakara, Pie, and Tatona has not expected Pie Marawamaka. And I'm instructing her, I went to the lady to have to tell us a piece of the residence. Eh, Stalin, go into the house of Kamuku. How go I in 5 letter? Well, we sit up.
Yeah. So that thing it happens on daily basis.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Then came over and Mama, the problem in
Yes.
And then they had to keep on trailer, and then the young lady Monatella and the Monama gets all how. Was a yaga. The Capatella and the person, yeah.
I decided.
And they got the Berekis wife and the Gamata Sally.
Lovely. I love it.
That was wisdom.
Yes. The elderly people. Yeah, sometimes they're about next and so forth and so forth. However, my brother here highlighted the issue of where there is abuse. We can't encourage people to stay in marriages like that. But however, you are saying and you are also supporting that to say let the divorce be the first solution. Let us seek help. Let us seek help. Why I'm saying you must opt for help first is because of many people, millions of people, they are married, but they've never been taught about marriage. I mean, you can't play rugby if you're not taught on how to play rugby. You can't play even soccer if the coach is not there. So it is key and it is important for couples when they want to get into a marriage. They must be nurtured. They must be helped to say, do you understand this thing that you are getting into? So that at the end of the day, when you decide, then you know what we are deciding on. But just flinky like the messages is about the WhatsApp, the lot of is speaking a nice English, baby, you know what, the love is nice in the backseat of a car. Then, you understand? So uchamile lot Mr. Muscles, but men come. Give me just it's just a mess. So, and I normally ask people these questions. This question to say, the time you want to get married, do you want to get married to someone that you love? Or do you want to get married by a man? Or do you want to get married with someone you love, a woman? Or you want a woman? Kaspeding gauraga. Reunya. Unyakunyala ki monna. Or unyakunyala ki mutumradana. Kamu wena gauraga unyakunyala mutumrata. Kampunyakunyala musadina. How can you answer this question? How can you answer this question?
I believe if I have love for her, then it's a yes.
Let's listen carefully. Listen carefully. When you get married, you want to get married to someone that you love, or you want to get married to a woman?
Okay.
I then translated Kuspedi Ngore. Unyakunyala Masadi or Unyakunyala Mutu Maratana.
Yes.
Yanaganya Unyakunyala Kimutua Maratan or Unyakunyala Kimunana. Yeah, that is the question.
Okay, it might be a bit confusing to someone, but now you have to be careful when it comes to it. Because now, if you are saying a woman, then it means the person has such values they make a woman now. She knows her role, she knows what to do, or she knows how to handle a man. And if I want to marry someone I love, you can marry someone that you love, but only to find out that when I pull out, realizing or maybe you made a mistake because of now the lady doesn't have the qualities that you are looking for.
So which one do you want to get married to? When?
To a woman.
To a woman?
Yes.
Okay. It's him. Maybe it's him. Let's hear it now.
I'll get married to the man I love.
No. Don't confuse us. We are saying, the question says, do you want to get married by a man or to someone that you love? I want you to go to these two.
Yes, to someone that I love.
To someone that you love?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Okay.
What are my reasons? One thing I know, I'm not perfect. And then, I can channel him to be the man that I desire. So, what I need most, I need that from a man.
So the people there that are watching us for life, please try to answer this question also, and then just inform what are they saying. When they get married, they want to get married by someone that they love, or they want to get married man or woman. Yeah, but okay, I hear you what you are saying, and I hear what you are saying also.
It is debatable.
It's and you said something. You said it's confusing.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many people that are confused out there?
Plenty.
A lot.
Plenty.
By this question.
Yeah.
Because, let me qualify it in this fashion. You see this woman or you see this man, you're like, At the end of the day, but this person is not a man.
Okay.
You explain it somewhere. A woman. Hence he says he wants to get married to a woman.
Yes.
Meaning, he qualifies this statement by saying, a woman is someone who has the qualities of being a woman. You see, when a lady lover boys, when a lady lover the chase boy, but this person, he or she's not. There's no quality in here. Now, if you are saying you want to get married to a woman, and you qualify it by saying, I'm going to look at the qualities, then I will then marry this person. Do you know that love doesn't just come? Do you know that? Love doesn't just come, doesn't just fall. It's something that you build. And something that you have built, you become protective for it. That love. And as you were saying, I'm not sure it was you or you're saying you nurture it.
Yes.
If you've built love, you nurture that love by doing what? By going out, by doing a lot of stuff together, So right now what we are doing, or many millions of people that are doing, they see a person today, boom, later on this person, you know, that you didn't want to go around. Musukara kerata mutumuro, keratile mutumuro. What I said, Daniela Mara. So let's go back to the issue of divorce. Guys, I'm sitting with you here today. I've listened to a lot of people, and I don't want to judge a lot of people the way that's how they feel. They say they like what comes first, it's my happiness. What comes first? They are in a marriage, these people.
Yeah.
They've got children, but during the time of troubles, when they want to pull out of the marriage, they state this way: my happiness comes first.
Okay.
So I'm like, it's me.
Yeah.
Listen to me carefully. You have children that have never asked you to come into this universe. You were so happy by the time you were making these children. Suddenly they are here. Now you are saying my happiness comes first. And according to me, it's like what you brought in here in this universe. You don't care anymore about it. We said it on the state of the relationship affairs to say, the way the divorce, it is so brutal. Those that have divorced, they can tell you that divorce is so brutal in such a way that many people, they can't even handle it. Some will commit suicide. Now, those that are not committing suicide, they even have a fear of getting married again. The children, they are left vulnerable. Emotionally, the children are vulnerable. The children becomes the spice of their new relationship. Now they become something so causing battles in your new relationships because they are now confused. And the statistics they've shown us that once the divorce comes in and the parents, they fail, and in most cases they fail to parent together. The result of the children that we are seeing that are committing suicide, that are now in drug substances, and then they end up in jail, they end up dropping from schools, is because of the emotional situation that they find themselves in. Because of, if they had a choice, these children, if they had a choice, if they could be asked questions, normally the children, they are not asked questions when divorces comes. It's me and me, myself, only, and my happiness comes first, and that's it. So now the children are left wondering what is happening. You understand?
Yeah.
So sometimes, and I said also to say, by then one partner is now becoming selfish because of the dividends. Because the calculation, so enga 2 million kaya to the suburbs kareka nkoya 1 million kashalaga 1 million kareka goloi, my life ikatoka ulibeletse yena only yena, and then these kids bana baba modimo ba, it's then a challenge to them. That's why abakono function. I can tell you, I met a group of young men. They were like 24 of them. I only found out that only 4 they are raised by 2 parents, mother and a father. So that thing, it was really painful to me. That is one of the things that gave me power to say, I must stand up and make sure that this issue of the dysfunctional relationship we take it by its horn.
Yeah.
Because when two elephants fight, is the grass that suffers. So yeah, so we can fix this thing. We can. Hence we at Midroot were saying, I'm alive, I can.
Yes.
And why we are saying we're Midroot also? It's like if you cut a tree so big and you leave it like that, as long as the roots are still there, it will grow. So you, my brother and my sister, you are like a tree. You are not immune to the issues, to the issues. The problems will still be there.
Yes.
But as long as you are alive, you can make it in life. So guys, I'm excited having you. So from SORA, what has impacted you? What are the highlights of that SORA? Can you impact when we had that event of SORA?
It has made an impact, truly speaking. Yeah, we've learned a thing or two, which made us to realize some things in relationships, and then in some way. It touches this thing, divorce. Since you're more talking about it.
Yes.
You know, I was even a bit shocked to hear that the way when it comes to this issue of divorce, we have to talk to our government, whereby now leading investigations due to the divorce states. Now, because now you even made a slight joke more about this thing and divorce a heist. Because now one would benefit and one would lose, and
yes.
Asafara emotionally and financially. So yeah, it is a very brilliant idea. We should plead with our government to please just amend some laws, more
marital laws.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's that idea, no. I mean, it goes to country.
Yeah. No, Mr. Toteti. On that one, we are not backing off.
Yeah.
You put it clear, and I also put it clear to say, I'm not a divorce. When I love the criminals.
Yes.
I better heist.
Yeah, of course.
The problem this problem can be solved. Mutulebele to your renka to 2 million.
Yeah.
And but nice. But about South Africa, this one I'm going to make it a campaign.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it a campaign. Or President, can you see or families are now fading? The family they are failing. Or single mother, or this guy who's single, or and let me tell you something, and this is what the people are just taking it for granted. Eva, the government is the people. The government is the people. Once little community la power and the government will then do as they wish. So our people, they are complaining, but they are sitting at the back. They are not. I can give you an example, man. This Minister of Home Affairs, only a white paper, the one that speaks of Batu Babanyakam permanent residents in South Africa. They said we must comment. But I can tell you, we are not commenting on those things. Later on, when these legislatures are passed in parliament, why this, why that, why that? The government is the people. Now, even this thing that we're talking about, no, we need to knock to the door of the president or the door of the minister of justice.
Yes.
Divorce, we are pleading. We are pleading. Let us investigate this. Let divorce become a criminal law.
Yes.
Why? Because whenever we investigate or says be invest in a marriage, understand? Or we investigate. Hard to investigate. Somebody who wanna haste or no, let me pull out. And you know, that was selfishness.
No, I just want to add something on that. I know most of the people go high, but maybe when we are raising this issue, we but now
it's both. It's both.
Because now recently, I think this law amended but if already automatically you guys are married. So now it means we are married in community of property. So you see, 2.5 after
Shapa High. So those things we need to look at them. On a serious note, our society, everyone, we need to look or we need to guard against such things. I'm not sure, but we will do investigations on that one. Recently there was a law, there was a case called Constitutional Court regarding these marriages and so forth. I will just go back and just do some few research about that. There's too much complications on what we are saying, but I don't wanna rule it out. I just wanna say let's look at let's get the facts correct before because there was an outcry. I listened to the radio, I listened everywhere. There was an outcry about the decision that the Constitutional Court took, but we will have to verify it and so forth. But even Banna, there are men that are doing heist. And Bakra, the vulnerable woman, Unyaga, a father figure, Kenya Muntu, you know, Hasnam Kenya Muntu, Urno, Kikrele Munna, can know this gentleman. Divorce. Where that's the cut. Understand? Pasadi Bamudimu Bashala vulnerable. Habasa Iturna Marahanti. And only to find out that they are not wrong. Pasadi, they are not wrong. But in this woman, this is what am I going to get? Wapula and somewhere you understand? So we need to lobby. We need to lobby this thing. We need to lobby it very strong. The legislature this one here divorce. Let's but agree we said it, but we can't tolerate abuse. Abuse we can't. That one we can't. But however, also, because people, you know, and people they think abuse it comes only physical. It's not physical. And there are people sometimes that are doing abuse. Some they may not be aware of mama abusing one about. So I think it's important to worry. But you see, Basadi, I want to applaud Basadi at some point. Basadi, they are ready to build. I can tell you, Basadi, they are ready to build. That Batoka Nabanina. Why did Batoka Nabanina at some point? Ubabona Basadi, Urbana will build. You go to churches. you go to church. It's woman in the church. Understand?
Yeah.
Basadi ba ya go dilo tsa di therapy.
Yes.
Basadi ba to group ba no are road ram di massage dilo mama. Wa they even want to take care of their bodies. Mara rena mjani. We are forever on the alcohol. You know, abilangere rena reso. Angere arting as men. Or whatever. Marabasani, you can see them that they're always organized.
Yeah.
One understand? And then jealous or one understand? Mararena, we don't do those things. So it's important, family, we must and then these relationships, strong. You see, I was telling people to say, if you want to gain muscles, what do? You go to a gym. You work on your muscles.
Yeah.
Actually, you want to look good.
Yes.
If people have got muscles are good, then you want to look good. You work on it. If you want this marriage, or if you want this relationship, you must work on it.
Yes.
Isn't it?
It's true.
So if you don't invest or if you don't work on this marriage, I'm telling you, it's like a person who says he wants the muscles, but he doesn't go to gym.
Yeah.
So it's not going to happen. It's not possible. So marriage is a full-time job. And because of the belief system, but this one I will have to share with you. One job description, Yaga Satan, who begins.
Yeah.
One job, not two, one job description, Satan is to destroy. And he has managed it. He's managing to destroy families. And the job description Yamudi is to give life. Is to give life. How pale? Exercise.
Yes.
I've given you the exercise.
Yes.
If people can get into that thing, I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
It is true.
So family, as we are about to wrap, you wanna say something? Come on, my darling. Come on. Yeah. What did you learn? Yes, my darling. Thank you.
As you gave us the assignment in the Bible, there is where they say love conquers everything.
Yes.
Whereby in love you get that you build someone and someone can build you.
Yeah.
And I was happy about the invitation.
Wow.
Because my husband was overwhelmed. He was so emotional. He said,
Yeah.
And in touches somehow, the reason I say to be honest, that humbles
Men amongst men.
That humbles me. Out of him, I forced to bring out the best man.
Sure.
The best husband.
No.
That's why events like this, he kids even highlighted like a background, but I wanted us to have something different.
Your own generation.
Our own generation.
Sure.
Something that it's not built based on money, but based on love. Even the Banana thinking, in the river but you need to understand it's not about money. You guys are demanding and charity are like, you know what matters? It's happiness in the family. Erika jabo hobe, kaso. As long as they're having every level one, or gala, the 5 cards, oh, Gina, Ratena. And Herod Zamola, Arabona, what made us Kilerato, no Swarani. He created happiness within the family. What Hobaba to go on, and that's a man, maybe come who may get the
Yeah. Yes.
So that's why we make it believe our motto, how far now said it right, it's in our nature. Oh,
Men, love your wife as Christ loved the church. Yes.
And then okay, I can see what like I want to, which I have. So I have to build, present, alright.
Build.
Can make
Build.
Go for it. And how go for it, and the more I rise, they're not gonna realize this woman when they I am 1, 2, 3 because of the man. I will take
you're making me emotional. Eh?
Yes.
Yeah, you're making I'm the host here, I need to be strong, but now you are making me emotional.
Yeah,
okay.
that's how it is. So I believe from the Bible it says love conquers everything.
Yeah.
When love is the foundation, I believe our house probably free, powerful. And I know his promises and this is
yes. Come on.
So the foundation is strong.
You know, you guys, you said something of your own generation.
Yes.
You guys, you have said and talked about your background, where you're coming from.
Yes.
You must also look from your family clan. One understand. That thing it will give you an understanding. Now, what touched me is when you were saying, after we've discussed our background, where we're coming from, then you said we had to decide to say we want to build our own generation. That is powerful. If many people can understand that, when they get married, they are going to start their own generation.
Yes.
And even the Bible says, those who listen to me, God says, those who listen to me, I can show you. They can be blessed up until to their 4th generation. Why is this a lot of the family they don't come the family is solid. Why they are solid. But come Sunday, they go to church together. You know why? And one day we will explain the way to church. Remember, I told you that for you to believe in God, it doesn't mean you have to go to church. And then I qualified also later to say, however, a church is a spiritual family.
Yes.
You need, as a man, me and you as men, we need to keep one another accountable.
Yes.
But if you are alone at your home, and she's alone at home, no one can keep her accountable. You understand? But when we are with the spiritual family, as and when we are reminding one another to say, guys, we are meeting here in an honor of God. God who created families. And something that makes me laugh too much is people who are saying God is not there, God is just a story. But when you look at them, no one in this country, no one will get buried without a pastor and a Bible.
Of course.
No one. Even marriages that we're experiencing. But pastor Bible. So you know, I've done my own research to say why. People they don't ask this question. Why? Why are they? They go as far as paying a pastor. Why they can't just say no? It ends up there. It shows that it's the start and the finish of everything. We do as we wish. You know, I ask myself for Maravana. Mara, let me tell you something. Let's not blame them too much. Because we must just make them aware that as long as they are still alive, they can bounce back. They can have families. Here you are a witness.
Yes.
We are witnessing that from you, both of you.
Yes.
You are here, you are a couple, and you are happy. You have now discussed whatever from your background. You are saying now, my love, baby, here we are, let us start our own generation. So it shows that from the challenges that you had, you are now bouncing back. So for that, I just wanna respect you, I just wanna applaud you to say, we train. We train, we are putting. Now, what is the last message that you can guys give to people that are watching us at home, people that are listening to us? What is the message? I want you to give message to those that are listening.
Okay. Now I just want to say, communities out there, let us just stop normalizing breaking of
Relationships.
relationships.
Sure.
Because now it seems like now it's really, should I call it a norm? I could say we know relationships or marriages cannot last maybe for 10 years, even 10 years gain.
Sure.
Marriages they last now 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, holy God. So people they are normalizing it now. We have to remember communication is the key. If on a problem we resolve issues we don't just fight because it's on happen emotional. I just want to say all in alone, we need to prioritize because now if give one automatically I'm saying this because I've learned that from her. Since background I cannot explain it on this guy, okay, we love another but then grew up somehow when I'm but meeting her and getting into marriage now I know and then whatever that I do or whatever that I I work for Onteko, I know but they know. So yeah, I'd like to say women want that out there. Let's build.
Yes, let's build. Let's stop normalizing the issue of dysfunctional relationship, breakups. Let's stop this thing. Let's fight for love. Let's make sure that this thing doesn't affect our children. You understand, our kids, and families, because when you say you're getting married, you're inviting a lot of people. The kids are so happy to say, mommy and dad, they're getting married. Mommy, you from where the kids are running to you, mommy, they don't know that you guys, you are deeply fighting, and you are so selfish to a point where you don't even see the solution. But let me tell you something. Being there alone, walking alone, it may not help. Hence, I want to applaud you and applaud all the people that came last week with Kalin and Diamond Blood when we were having that SORA, because they took their time to say, man, let's once they heard this word relationship, they said, no man, let's go, because it shows that they value the relationship, like you guys did. Yeah. So says B, Brenda, straight.
Okay. As long as they are alive,
yes, come on.
You can make it. It's very possible you can make it. I know there are people who don't believe in love anymore.
Yeah.
But ask me, I know love is a beautiful thing. Love is a nice thing. Love is a nice feeling. And as long as you are still alive, you can get love. And you can give out love. As long as you have a mission, I'm building here.
Yes.
I'm not playing.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
the past.
Negative thing or in a negative impact. So you need to be positive always and believe in love. You will make it. Even never going to. Whether you're a stepmother or stepdad, you know that by giving them love, you are planting love within them. They will grow love within them and give you the rato. And they will never forget that you gave them love while their blood were elsewhere.
Sure.
Just wanna.
I wanna applaud you, my sister. Yo, guys.
Just wanna.
Okay, go for it, my brother. Go for it. By the way. Hence I'm saying go for it. You guys, you are the first people to attend the middle roots.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. You were the first people. So that's why I'm saying go for it. Go for it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Just want to add, there's an important thing in more about by Nisa, and they're doing a huge mistake. Relationships and marriages. We've been mentioning the thing since we started talking. God. Since Tabaya Marato how do we survive without him? Relationship. Hence, banally, this bad spirit, because of yes, we related but now I had some idea invite God, please protect us from negative energies, from bad spirits, or a or if a mark or the honor kisa, that's a But now, but to community system on it, it allows our but we are married. Then Libana, but living it, Libona, Bakasi, even like if Lormana, we are carrying but it's very rare. But not family Baboneka on the see, no, Kamala big, we believe Mumudim. Hence, really family really so kikabaka. So the whole I am not saying that area of the
You see,